Hey, this is Mr. Morrison, and today we're going to talk about solving for a variable, lesson 10-5. And this lesson is going to be slightly different than ones we've done in the past because we're not going to end up with nice, neat answers like 12 or 4 a lot of the times. We're going to get weird answers like y equals 4x plus 10, but that's okay because we're going to have more than one variable, so it's going to be hard to solve and just get nice, neat, single number answers. It's not really going to work that way. So looking at our first example, v minus e plus f equals 2, we want to solve this, and there's three different possibilities we could solve for. We could get v by itself, or e, or f. This particular time we're going to solve for v, which means to get the v by its lonesome. So looking at this, we're going to do the same thing we did before when we solved equations by isolating the variable we want by doing the opposite to everything else. So we want to get rid of this e first, so I'm going to add e to both sides. So this e gets moved, gets canceled. So v plus f equals 2 plus e. It's a plus sign right there. It's a little weird looking. So now that's a weird looking too. Also, let me erase that. Let's start over. V plus f equals 2. Now that's a good looking 2 plus e. Much neater. Now we still have to get v by itself, so we're going to subtract f. Subtract f. That goes away. What do you know? V is by itself. So 2 plus e minus f. And that would be our answer. I know it looks kind of weird, but that is our answer because we solved for v, we got it by itself. Next example, oh wait, it's the same exact problem. No, it isn't, because now I want to solve not for v, but rather e. So I'm going to do the same thing, but now I want to get e by itself. So I get rid of v first, minus v for both sides. The v's go away. So then I get e plus f equals 2 minus v. If you hopefully notice, I forgot to do something. Got to make sure you bring down that negative sign. So it's really negative e plus f equals 2 minus v. Now I want to get rid of f, so I minus f, that goes away. So again, bring it down to negative. Negative e equals 2 minus v minus f. But I'm still not done because I don't want negative e as an answer. I want positive e. So I make this e the opposite. So everything over here changes to the opposite. So it's negative 2. Negative e goes to positive v, and negative f goes to positive f. So e equals negative 2 plus v plus f. In this problem, we're going to end up solving for y. So to solve for y, we have to get it all alone. To do that, we're going to take this 2x and move it to the other side by using inverse operations. That goes away. Now it comes over here. Then we have 3y equals 6 minus 2x. Then y is almost alone. We just have to get rid of the 3, so we're going to divide by 3 on this side and divide by 3 on that side. So this is almost like the distributive property of division. We have to take 3 and divide it by both of these. So we divide it by the 6 and the 2. So the y is by itself now, and we get 3 goes into 6 2 times, and then 3 goes into 2 would be a decimal, or we could just leave that as the fraction, 2/3 x. So that would be your answer. We can take this answer one step further, and before I said that you could only solve an equation where there was one variable. Now we have two variables and we can solve it, but there's not going to be one single answer. It's going to be a set of answers. So to figure out what some of those set of answers are, we would kind of just make up, pick whatever number you want for x and plug it in and then solve for y. We can use one of these tables if you would like. So I'm just going to randomly pick a number for x. I'm going to pick 9. So if a 9 goes in here, it'd be y equals 2 minus 2 times 9 over 3. Then I would do 2 times 9 first on top, so I would get y equals 2 minus, that gives me 18 over 3. That 9 worked out really nice because I had to divide by 3, so I want to pick something that when I times it by 9 gave me a number divisible by 3. And the next step would be y equals 2 minus 6. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. So y equals negative 4. So when I put in 9, I get out negative 4. If I want to take this one step further, I could go to the coordinate grid and graph this. So I could go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, down 1, 2, 3, 4, and put it right on the coordinate grid. I could do some more, so instead of just having 9 and negative 4, I might want to pick something else. 0 is a good number to usually work with. So you could pick 0, or if you want to, you could put a 6 in there. So I'm just going to pick 6 this time around. So y equals 2 minus 2 times 6 divided by 3. And again, you'll see the 2 times 6, which I do first, gives me 12 divided by 3, which works out nice and even. You could pick something else, but then you would just have to deal with graphing a decimal. So then y equals 2, 12 divided by 3 would give me 4. So y equals negative 2. So 6, negative 2 would be another possible solution. So I count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 2. And if I take these and connect them with an arrow, with a line, and I'm a little bit off there, but anywhere they met would end up giving me an answer. So